Good evening, everybody. This is the Balloon Bandit of Amusement with a Twist, and today is Throwback Thursday, and we're going to do two designs. One is the Princess Tiara, and the other is just a standard crown for boys. So I'm going to be using the red, pink, and white for the Princess Tiara, and we are going to be using yellow for the crown. Please understand that this is a simple, easy design for anybody to make. My way of making it is a little different than most people's way of making it, because I like it where it has multiple colors intertwined versus single color across the bottom and single color across the top, and then so on. So if you like this way, that's fine. If you don't, I understand, and we'll talk about how to get it as the single design. Okay, so we're going to start with our pink and red. If you can't blow them up by mouth, use your balloon pump. Qualitex has a great one, and I still have it. All my designs are 5 to 7 off the nipple. Since this is a simple balloon design, we're going to go over the very basics of what a nipple and a nozzle is. This is the nozzle, and this is the nipple, and about 5 to 7 off the nipple is what I'm talking about. Okay, once you get that far, what you want to do is you want to squeeze down your balloon. So basically you squeeze the front, and you drag your hand across it. Squeeze the front, drag your hand across it. If you hear lots of noise like that, what you can do is you can take a shirt, a glove, or something, and that'll make it squeeze down a lot easier for you. Okay, so we're going to start with hand-sized bubble, followed by an ear twist. This ear twist is approximately 2 fingers in size. We're going to pull out on the design in order to make our ear twist. Our next bubble in line is going to be approximately 6 to 7 fingers in size. As you can see, if I can get all my fingers in there. And we're going to make a twist. Then we're going to follow it with an ear twist. So the ear twist is going to be approximately 2 fingers in size. Pull out on our ear twist and roll it around. Followed by what we're going to do next is we're going to make an equal size bubble. As you can see. Okay. Followed by an ear twist. Ear twist is approximately 2 fingers in size. And we're pulling out and twisting. Okay. Followed by a hand-sized bubble. Followed by an ear twist. Okay, and again, it's 2 fingers in size. And we're going to spin it right around. Okay. And so that is our first piece of our bubble. And it looks something like this when you're done. Almost like a dog. Okay, but that's just our first one. Okay, now we're going to intertwine this with the red one, and that will create our tiara. So we're going to take our red nozzle, and we're going to attach it to the last ear twist that we had just created. And again, I'm pulling up on the ear twist, and then lightly rolling the nozzle through. And then just let it go. Okay? So next what we want to do is we want to start with hand-sized bubble. Followed by a 2-finger ear twist. Followed by a hand-sized bubble. Okay, now normally you would make an ear twist if you wanted to use all single color balloons. But since we're using 2 already, we're just going to attach it to the ear twist that we already have. And if I can get in the camera here, we're just going to roll it. As you can see, I'm just turning it with my hand. I'm not forcing it in there. And as you can see, the ear twist is rolling right around the design. Okay? So the next one was an open hand-sized bubble, which is approximately 7 fingers in size. Okay? So, since I did the pink one first, I don't have to do all the ear twists. So we're just going to skip an ear twist and go to the second one in the line. And again, we're just going to roll the balloon. If I can get my hand out of the way, we're just rolling the balloon. As you can see, the ear twist is moving. And voila, we're in there. Okay? Next, what we need to do is we need to go a hand-sized bubble, followed by a 2-finger ear twist. And again, it's 2 fingers inside. And now, what we want to do is, now what we need to do is we need to create another hand-sized bubble, followed by a 2-finger ear twist, 2-finger inside, pull out, twist. Okay? And then we're going to take our pink one, and we're just going to pull up lightly on our ear twist and roll our balloon right in there. Okay, so that was the nozzle of the pink one being wrapped into the red one. Okay? Now, we want to reposition them so that our ear twists are on the front of our design. If I do this right. Okay. So our ear twists are on the front of our design, which is making our tiara shape. Okay? Now, I've done this enough times myself that by spreading this design to its total length, as you can see, by spreading it out, my bubble is actually the same length as the thing, and it's approximately 1 finger off of my balloon in order to achieve that distance. Okay, so we'll just wrap that right around in there. Next, we want to pop off our balloon. So take out your scissors, and we want to leave just enough. It's approximately 2 fingers or 3 fingers in size of extra, and we're just going to tie that and let it go. Okay. Next, what we want to do is we want to take our balloon on the back. We're making a loop. And this is a pinch twist, so basically we're just pinch twisting it. And then what we want to do is we want to pinch twist it in an upward fashion. So basically we're giving it like a duck bill. Okay? So when I let it go, it creates the back of the head where it sits just below the back of the neck. And just like so. Okay? And by adjusting your ear twist, you can have it to where they set out further or set more to the sides. That's up to you. Next, what we need to do, I dropped my balloon, sorry about that, is we want to add our beads. If you don't want to add your beads, this is a quick, simple princess crown, easy to make. But if you want to add the beads, what we need is we need a white balloon, or whatever color you want to make your jewels. And we're going to take our nozzle and we're going to tie it to one of the outside ear twists. And again, I'm lifting up lightly on my ear twist and then wrapping it right around, okay? Now, with our jewels, they're approximately a 2-finger bubble, followed by a 2-finger bubble, followed by a 2-finger bubble, followed by a 2-finger bubble, until you have 5 in a row. So, we're making the same amount of twists all the way through our bubble chain. So if you twist it 2 times around, you need to twist it 2 times around for each one. If you twist it 3 times around, you need to twist it 3 times around for each one. And that will create, when you let go of the first one, your bubble chain, and it will stay just like that. So next what we want to do is we want to wrap it right around the top ear twist of our center. And again, we're just rolling our balloon right around. Okay, just like so. And then you would just position your bubbles so that they were on the outside so that you could see that they look really nice, okay? So next what we need to do is 2-finger bubble followed by 2-finger bubble all the way until we have 5. Okay, now I have 5 bubbles, and we're going to attach it to the outside ear twist on the other side. And again, we're just going to roll it right around the ear twist. As you can see, as I roll it, the ear twist itself is moving. There you go. And voila. And that is how you make a princess crown or tiara for a party. Now, if you do not like how it's pink down, pink up, red down, red up on your design, and you just want to do a simple solid color across the bottom and solid color across the top, what you would do is you would create this whole design on the bottom with all the ear twists, and then you would go back and feed the top design with the ear twists on the ups. So you would start out with it be ear twist, bubble, ear twist, bubble, ear twist, bubble, ear twist. And that would be the bottom round bubble. Then you would come back and you would attach to the ear twist. You would go bubble, ear twist, bubble, bubble, ear twist, bubble, bubble, ear twist, bubble. And you would just attach them to all the bottom ear twists. Okay? So that's how you would make a solid color across the bottom and then a solid color across the top. And again, you would, if you wanted to add the beads, you just have to make sure that it's the same amount of twists in order to keep them from unraveling. Okay? And that is the princess tiara. Nice, simple, easy to make. Okay? Now, with the crown is the same design, except for it's a little simpler to do because they're all the same size. Unless you want to add one in the center that is higher, you could do that too. Okay, since I don't have anything that I have to worry about with this one about different colors and everything, I can tie them both together and we can start like that. Okay, so our first bubble would be hand side bubble followed by an ear twist, which is approximately 2 fingers in size, followed by hand side bubble followed by an ear twist, followed by a hand side bubble, followed by an ear twist, followed by a hand side bubble, followed by an ear twist, followed by a hand side bubble, followed by an ear twist, followed by a hand side bubble, followed by an ear twist, followed by a hand side bubble, followed by an ear twist. Okay, as you notice, as you keep doing all these hand side bubbles and ear twists, what happens is it's spiraling around, okay? And this balloon on the other end is getting tighter, okay? So basically now what we want to do is we want to go back and feed our other balloon. So our first bubble on this one needs to be our ear twist. So it's a 2-finger bubble, ear twist. Okay, followed by a hand-sized bubble, if I can stay in the camera. Okay, and we're just going to go back every other ear twist. So this is 1 ear twist. So we're going to go 2 ear twists. And we're just pulling. What we're doing is we're rolling our balloon right around the ear twist. There we go. Okay, and then we're going to make a hand-sized bubble. And again, we're going to go 1, 2, so we're going to skip every other one. Okay, so we're going to go hand-sized bubble. And again, we're going to skip every other one. And we're just rolling it right around the ear twist. Trying to stay as much in the camera as possible. Okay, since this only has the 1 ear twist, and this one is a little tight, what we're going to do is we're going to make a hand-sized bubble on this one, followed by an ear twist. Okay? And thus, by making that hand side bubble ear twist, now we can make a hand side bubble here, and we're just going to roll it right around. Roll it right around the ear twist. Okay? Now, if you want, you can continue doing that same path until you get all the way around the back of the head and all that. Or you can just straighten it out and then just make your bubble to fit the rest of the back of the head, because you have more than enough on the front for your crown. Okay? So basically we have 4 on our crown, unless you want to keep going all the way around, and that's your choice. So next what you would do would be you would measure your balloon so that it fits around the back of the head. And I always seem to give myself a little extra, because what happens when you break it off and then you try and tie it on is it makes it tighter than when you measure it. So I always give it about 2 fingers extra in order to make sure that it will fit on the tile. Okay? And thus, this is the simple crown. Let me finish tying it off and we'll bring it back into the picture here. If you really like a nice one, 5 sets works just fine, because then you can have your center one over here right in the smack middle of the head. And then if you want it also, you can make that one in the center taller so that they knew it was the center of the crown. But again, nice, simple, easy to create. Okay? So that was Princess Tiara, Princess Crown, and a regular crown. The design, like I said, you could go an extra 2 on the back, and that would make up for the whole crown all the way around, and then they could have any one of these as the center of the forehead. So you would start out with that in the center, and it would look all the way the same all the way around. So I do it usually 6, but like I said in this video, it was just for people who want to learn how to make it. So you would have hand side bubble, followed by hand side bubble, and then you would have your ear twist up, okay? So that's the crown, and that's the tiara. Okay? And again, this is a Throwback Thursday video. Thank you for catching us. Also, on Monday, we're going to be doing the Aquanaut, the teddy bear from the Aquanauts cartoon show. Okay, so catch us on Monday. Remember to like, subscribe, share our videos, comment below, let me know what you're thinking. Okay, have a great one. Enjoy the weekend. We'll see you on Monday.